And well, in an interesting twist to the allegations of rape made by a struggling model against the Mumbai DIG Sunil Paraskar, CCTV footage released by the model's former lawyer has revealed that the victim or the model had intentions of getting into a reality show by creating a controversy.
Not harassment. उसकी bad publicity करना I want. मुझे उसको परेशान नहीं करना है. It's like दो दिन न्यूज़ में जाने दो बस that's all. उसकी image खराब करना है और कुछ नहीं.
ह्यूमन राइट्स कमीशन के पास केस डालना है क्या?
हाँ सब जगह डालना.
नहीं बस जाके आर्ग्यू करना पड़ेगा.
आर्ग्यू करना पड़ता है. कहाँ पे?
ह्यूमन राइट्स कमीशन, स्टेट ह्यूमन राइट्स कमीशन.
So you have to go there. Back में क्या प्रॉपर कोर्ट में डालना पड़ता है. Back में कैसे डालना है?
बात करना कोर्ट टाइप ह्यूमन राइट्स कमीशन है. पुलिस वाले
अभी जो हम कर रहे हैं.
And well, of course, though that is the conversation that took place, where quite clearly the model is seen going ahead and stating that she doesn't want to bring any sort of problem to him, but just wants bad publicity for him and for it to be in the news for the next 2 to 3 days. Also, the model's former lawyer went on to also release a phone conversation that he had with her. Let's listen in.
हेलो रिजवान. नहीं, ऑफिस में क्रिस्टल से मेरी बात नहीं हुई. अच्छा सुनो ना रिजवान, मैंने अभी कमिश्नर से बात की थी. कमिश्नर के वहाँ पे मैंने फ़ोन लगाया था. मैं मंडे या ट्यूसडे का अपॉइंटमेंट होगा.
ठीक है, ले लो. अच्छा है.
हाँ, मंडे ट्यूसडे का अपॉइंटमेंट ले रही हूँ. अच्छा सुनो, ये एक्चुअली तुमको बोल रहा है पैसे देने के लिए, मेरे को पैसे ऑफर कर रहा है.
मुझे क्या बोलते हैं ये उससे डायरेक्ट बात तो ही नहीं ना. मैं तुमको रिजवान की बात कर रहा हूँ.
हाँ, रिजवान मर्चेंट मतलब तुमको हिंट दे रहा है कि वो हमको पैसे दे सकता है.
हाँ, मुझे एक्चुअली में शायद हो सकता है वो कोशिश कर रहा होगा पता लगाने के लिए कि तुमको चाहिए कि नहीं.
अच्छा,
इसलिए शायद वो तोड़ रहा होगा मुझे.
हाँ, तो वो क्या तुमको पूछा था कि क्लाइंट को पैसे वैसे दे के ख़त्म करना?
हाँ, मतलब वो चाह रहा होगा देखने के लिए
कि मैं पैसे वैसे लेती हूँ कि नहीं.
कमिश्नर ने बोला होगा ना, चेक कर लो अगर इट इज फॉर टू डू विद मनी देके खत्म कर लो. वैसे चेक कर रहा हो.
हाँ, लेकिन वो तुमको बोल रहा है अगर लड़की पैसे वैसे लेगी तो अपन बात खत्म कर देंगे, ऐसा कुछ बोल रहा था.
नहीं, वो मुझे पूछ रहा था कि रिजवान क्या है, उनको पैसे चाहिए थे हमारे क्लाइंट को.
अच्छा,
तो मैं बात करूँ.
अच्छा, तो तुमने क्या बोल दिया उसको, क्या उसको क्या चाहिए है?
नहीं, मैं बोला कि नहीं, पैसे से मेरी क्लाइंट समझिए.
हाँ,
नहीं कर रहे हो.
रिजवान अगर मेरे को पैसे चाहिए होते तो आज मैं बहुत आगे होती थी.
हाँ, सही.
अगर मेरे को पैसे चाहिए होते तो मैं कहाँ बैठी होती थी ना. अभी तो पैसे वैसे लेने होते थे मेरे को. ठीक है, चलो जाने दो. अभी मैं क्रिस्टल से बाद में बात करती हूँ. तुमसे बाद में बात करती हूँ. हाँ, किससे? हाँ, ठीक है, अभी करती हूँ. सागर से बात करती हूँ. ओके, बाय.
And that was the phone conversation again where the model is seen saying that if she wanted money, she could have easily taken it and that was not her intention. But it is in fact that conversation that is played out in the CCTV footage that pretty much nails the model. She is going ahead and saying that the issue should be in the news for the next 2 to 3 days. And here's what the former lawyer Rizwan Siddiqui had to say about the entire case and why he let it go.
देखिए, मुझे जो ब्रीफिंग मिला था क्लाइंट से, जब मेरी क्लाइंट ने मुझे ब्रीफ किया था पूरे मैटर के बारे में, तो वो ब्रीफिंग कुछ अलग था. और बाद में जब मुझे एहसास हुआ कि मेरे क्लाइंट ने मुझे 20% 25% भी नहीं बताया इन्फॉर्मेशन और बात कुछ और है. और बुनियाद तो मुझे पता थी केस की कि पब्लिसिटी के लिए हो रहा है, बिग बॉस में घुसने के लिए हो रहा है. वो चीज़ तो रिकॉर्ड पे भी है, मैंने पुलिस को भी दे दिया हूँ. और जब मैंने देखा कि बेस्ड के अलावा आगे भी काफ़ी सारे चेंजेस हो रहे हैं और क्लाइंट फर्म नहीं है अपने एलिगेशंस में, वो चेंज करती जा रही हैं और स्टैंड चेंज हो रहा है, तो मैं बोला आई डोंट वांट टू बी पार्ट ऑफ दिस कंट्रोवर्सी और मैं बैकआउट कर गया. एलिगेशन चेंज हो गए. जो चीज़ का जिक्र कभी नहीं हुआ था, पिछले 3 महीने से मेरा ब्रीफिंग चल रहा था. 3 महीने में मेरी क्लाइंट ने मुझे कभी नहीं बताया मोलेस्टेशन के बारे में, रेप के बारे में. अचानक 3 महीने के बाद में मोलेस्टेशन और रेप का चार्ज निकला तो पूरा वाकया ही चेंज हो गया। तो आई सेड ये पब्लिसिटी के लिए बहुत ज्यादा टेढ़ा हो रहा है मैटर, तो आई डिडंट वांट टू बी पार्ट ऑफ दिस। और 3 महीने में उन्होंने उनको करीब कम से कम 10 बार बोला कि आप मुझे कोई केस के लिए दीजिए, मैटर दीजिए, मटेरियल दीजिए। तो वो पूनम पांडे को अटैक करने की कोशिश कर रही थी, मगर पूनम पांडे के अगेंस्ट कोई केस बन नहीं रहा था। तो सुनील पारस्कर जो है डीआईजी, उनके अगेंस्ट कुछ लिमिटेड मैटर मिला, तो 10 दिन तक उन्होंने फिर और ईमेल्स भेजे और कुछ मैटर बनाया। उसके बाद मेरे पास आई वो कि अभी मेरे पास मैटर बन गया है, अभी आप इस पे केस करो और केस चलाओ।
And that's why the former lawyer went on to drop the case. He claims that it was all a publicity stunt simply so she can be noticed and she can go ahead and participate in a popular reality show. My colleague Nishita now joins us live from the newsroom with more details. Nishita, a shocking revelation in this particular case. There was so much anger over the fact that a DIG was accused of sexual assault, and now, as it turns out, it could all be a mere publicity stunt.
That's right, Akshita. In fact, Rizwan Siddiqui, the former lawyer of the model, the supposed victim in question, in fact, has gone on to state that when the victim first approached him, she did not really speak about any sort of a sexual harassment. She did not talk about rape or molestation, and she merely came because she wanted to trouble the DIG for some reason that is best known to her. It is said that the lawyer, the man in question, Rizwan Siddiqui, took up this particular case, thinking that it is a petty issue, a sort of a rivalry that she wants to probably take on. It was only on the day of the filing of FIR, the filing of complaint with the police, that she divulged that she wants to file a rape case. She wants to say that she was repeatedly raped by the DIG when he was the additional commissioner of police of Northeast Division. And we understand that these are the allegations that she put forth, which came as quite a surprise for Rizwan Siddiqui. And Rizwan Siddiqui has also gone on to make some sensational revelations, like he wants to come out clean from this entire mess. He does not want to be looked at someone who has taken on the DIG for all the wrong reasons, and that the woman in question merely wanted to gain publicity, wanted to gain mileage out of this entire issue, and wanted to get into the TV reality show Big Boss, is what we understand. That's the reason why she wanted to stay in the news. Even in the video footage that has emerged, the CCTV video footage that we are currently playing on our screens, she clearly goes on to state that she does not want to really trouble him. She does not want to mess with him. She does not want him to be punished as such, but she just wants to be in the news. She wants the issue to be in the news for a few days, and we can see the lawyer even complying with her. Not at any point in time does he suspect that something is fishy. Not at any point does he think that, okay, what exactly is the allegation? What exactly is the reason that you want to trouble her? These are the questions that are not even exchanged, or at least it's not in the footage that has been released by the lawyer himself. So this is probably the question that needs to be raised, and we understand that the girl had come in and she just said that she wants to trouble him, and he said that, okay, fine, it will all be handled. It was only a few days later that he realized that she wants to actually file rape charges against the DIG in question, and that's the reason why he wanted to backtrack from the case. Now, there is a completely different version emerging from the victim's end. Now, the victim is currently being represented by another lawyer called Chitra Salunke, and Chitra Salunke has gone on to state that Rizwan Siddiqui has actually now taken money to completely give this different version of events, and it was Rizwan Siddiqui himself who had advised the victim not to file charges of rape and molestation, and because it would lead to a longer case and she had to deal with it. And Chitra Solanke has gone on to state that Rizwan brainwashed the victim against filing charges of rape or molestation against the DIG in question, but the allegations are absolutely right, and there is no question of any publicity involved here. Now, this particular case gained mileage not only for the fact that it has a DIG who is the accused, but it also for the fact that in the emails that the police officials looked into, the emails that were exchanged between Sunil Paraskar, who is the DIG, as well as the victim in question, Poonam Pandey's name came up. Now, Poonam Pandey is believed to be a rival of this supposed actor turned model turned actor, the victim in question. And Poonam Pandey, somewhere her name kept coming up. It is said that Poonam Pandey was in contact with the DIG, and the DIG was sharing all the details of the victim with Poonam Pandey. And because they're professional rivals, it was against the ethics. It was against the ethics of their industry. And she also went on to state that probably even Poonam Pandey has fueled the relationship between the victim as well as Sunil Paraskar, and that's why Sunil Paraskar raped the victim. So there are a lot of details emerging in this particular case that had sent shockwaves across the country. That a DIG has now been accused of rape, even as the country is demanding that rapists be punished in the most stringent manner possible, so that the crime rate against women can come down. But some disturbing details there emerging. But on part of the victim, she has completely denied these allegations through her counsel, of course, which is Chitra Salunke. Chitra Salunke has said that Rizwan Siddiqui is now just telling lies, as he is the one who had actually stopped the victim in the first place from filing a complaint of rape and molestation.
Right, Nishita. Also, any statement coming in from the model, from the victim here? Has she gone on to dismiss what her former lawyer has said?
Well, the model has not really reacted, but her counsel has reacted. Chitra Salunke has gone on to state that Rizwan Siddiqui is speaking false details, because he is the one who had actually asked the model to refrain from filing rape charges against the DIG, as it would complicate the case even further. In fact, the case that has been registered now is under 376(2), which is for rape by a police officer, 354D, which is for stalking, and 376C as well, that the cop has been booked under. But while on one hand, Rizwan Siddiqui claims that he was not even told about the rape and molestation charges until the FIR was filed, Chitra Salunke, who is the counsel of the victim, claims that it was Rizwan Siddiqui in the first place who had stopped the victim from actually going ahead and filing this case. But according to the video, it doesn't really seem like the victim is grieving. It doesn't really seem like the victim is coming and saying that, okay, I've been sexually assaulted, I really want to get justice. What she comes and says is that, you know what, I just want to have a little fun. I just want to put this on news. I want to stay in the news. I want some publicity. I just want this to go on air for a few days. I don't really want to trouble the man in question. I don't really want to trouble the DIG. I just want to gain mileage out of this incident, is what she comes and says. At least that is what we can comprehend from what the complainant has gone on to state. But nowhere in this conversation, the video footage that has emerged, does she say that she was physically abused, or she was raped, or she was molested. At least that part has not been released to the media, Akshita.
Right, Nishita, thank you so much for joining us with all those details. An absolutely shocking twist coming to light in the Mumbai model rape case. It has turned out that her lawyer, or rather her former lawyer at this point, Rizwan Siddiqui, has quit and has gone ahead and released the footage, which clearly shows her not talking about getting justice in this case, not talking about the fact that she was a victim of rape and sexual assault, and hence DIG Sunil Paraskar must pay, but simply that this issue must be in the news for many days together, and so she can in fact participate in a reality show. Oh, that's what the lawyer alleges.